welcome back, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel, A Rose Between Pages. Rosie here, and a really happy birthday boy. He has a new shirt on that I got him.
It's my motherfucking game to be here.
And I also got him a hoodie, but what are you going to do with the hoodie?
I'm going to save the hoodie for like special days. Like dates, dinners out, parties, shit like that. But mate, she's a baked potato. Yeah.
He's saying that because I saw a meme on Instagram. It was random.
Just out of nowhere, she was just like, I was once a baked potato.
Just like, I want to be a baked potato in 5th grade.
Wow. Absolutely love it.
Right, I'm still reading The Stand, so I'm going to check in with you when I've finished The Stand, because
she's still potato.
I'm saving this for the book that I'm reading after The Stand. So welcome to a vlog that is called Judging Books by Their Covers.
Yes.
So I finished The Stand yesterday afternoon, and my review is in the vlog that's supposed to be going up today, and also all over my Goodreads, all over my Storygraph, all over my Instagram as well. So you can find my review there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch Oliver and Company. I've been watching a couple of films lately. I've been like, after I finished. My cat is going crazy.
Huh? We call him the crackhead.
Last night I watched Dead Calm, which was it wasn't for me. I watched Charlotte's Web as well. And then this morning I watched Predator. And I'm gonna watch Oliver and Company and start reading Black Phone by Joe Hill. I have no idea what this is about. The reason why I bought this is because of the cover, aka judging books by their covers. I'm gonna read the blurb to you guys now. Imogen is young, beautiful, kisses like a movie star, and knows everything about every film ever made. She's also dead, the legendary ghost of the Rosebud Theatre. Arthur Roth is a lonely kid with a head full of big ideas and a gift for getting his ass kicked. It's hard to make friends when you're the only inflatable boy in town. Francis is unhappy, picked on. He doesn't have a life, a hope, a chance. Francis was human once, but that's behind him now. John Finney is in trouble. The kidnapper locked him in a basement, a place stained with the blood of half a dozen other murdered children. With him in his subterranean cell is an antique phone, long since disconnected, but it rings at night anyways, with calls from the dead. Meet these and a dozen more in one of the most praised horror collections this century. It sounds like a short story collection, if I'm honest. And I've not really got a lot of these. Well, scratch that, I have none of these, because I get intimidated of short stories because they're very small. So I'll update you every short story that I read, pretty much. And also I want to show you the bookmark that I'm using. This is a new bookmark that I got, and it's got Ghostface on it. It says sit on my face. I've got another one of Michael Myers and it says packing 9 inches. So I got smutty horror bookmarks. That's my update. Bye! Bye! I forgot to mention that I had an interview today, so that's why we started this in the afternoon. And also I've got a vanilla slice from Greg's, so I'm going to be eating that while watching Oliver and Company. So, no, Josh has a new game.
Yeah.
He's playing it right now. What is the game called?
It's called the Rift Breaker.
Yeah.
And I fucking love it.
It looks really cool.
It is really cool.
I'm just going to tell you the plans for the week. So, basically tomorrow I have job centre. I also got a call from another company that's actually interested in interviewing me, and they asked if I could do Friday, and I don't have money until Halloween, so I can't really do that. And then we're gonna have a chill weekend.
Hopefully when this one gets paid as well, maybe we can have a takeaway if she wants. Oh, hi, I didn't realise the camera was facing towards me.
Yeah, I only just faced it towards you.
Fair enough, Chief, fair enough. But yeah, like, I forgot my mind, what. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm having a fucking brain fart.
I'm gonna chill for the weekend, like, I have a really chill weekend. And I think Monday is Halloween. Yeah, Monday is Halloween. So we've got the 27th, which is tomorrow, which is Thursday. Obviously, I've just got job centre, which is in Pudsey. So I might go to the library and see if they've got anything new. Yeah. Might take my library card with me just in case I see something that... Excuse me, stop it.
I would come to her with Pudsey, but I myself am running very low on money.
Yeah.
Like, uncomfortably low. So I will not be going, unfortunately. You should be fine because Pudsey is a less busy area per se. So you won't have to deal with all the people in the bloody town.
Yeah, exactly. I actually feel more safer going to Pudsey than going into town / Leeds. Because it, like, we went in today, it was so busy today with Leeds, honestly.
And people in town are fucking ignorant assholes, to say the least.
Yeah, they are. Like, there was a group of guys. The one that had something wrong with his foot was the only one that had the decency to move out of the way, because obviously I'm still on one of my crutches. Halloween I get paid, and I'm gonna go into town with Josh, and I'm gonna get myself a candle, and I'm gonna get
I was gonna say, I might...
4 books.
Yeah.
As well. So after that, I'll see how much I've got, and then I'm gonna buy Josh a book as well.
Yeah.
That I will slowly keep buying him.
Because it's a series. It's a 3-book series.
It's a trilogy.
Yeah, but it's a series that I'm really fucking interested in. It's called the Dark Imperium. If you haven't seen my Instagram post, that's what it's called. I'm actually not entirely sure what it's about, if I'm completely honest. But I know that involves 2 really prevalent factions in the Warhammer universe, the Death Guard and the Blue Smurf, aka the Ultramarines. 2 factions that I'm both really interested in, if I'm honest. Mortarion and fucking Robot Girly Man, aka Roboute Gilliman. But all characters that I'm really fucking interested in, and I really want to see what they're about, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Basically, for the next three times, so like Halloween, I'm buying him a book. Sometime in November, I'm buying him a book as well.
Yeah.
Like, because I have certain days where it just says buy a book, so I'm gonna do that. But the 4 books that I'm buying is actually because I was letting my book control me.
Yeah.
For about 3 weeks with the stand. So that's why I'm buying them all. I was supposed to be buying 5, but World of Books actually deleted all of my books from my basket. I've only remembered 4 of them, not 5. So, yeah, but it's fine. At least I'm buying 4, and then an extra one for Josh. Yeah. So, and this really gives me a chance to read the books that I actually need to read, like that are on my TBR. Also, I will be buying Josh the rest of the Throne of Light series. I can't remember what it's called.
Fire.
yeah, Dawn of Fire. I'll be buying him the rest of that series, like the beginning of that series, because he's got the last one.
Yeah,
by accident.
I just saw it in Waterstones and I was just like, ooh, Warhammer book. I didn't realise it was part of a series, which is kind of dumb because most books are a part of series, even though a lot of them can be read as standalones. It's like, if you're buying a Warhammer book, assume it's gonna have sister and brother books with it.
Yeah.
Like the Horus Heresy, God, I think that's something like 54 novels long.
Yeah, I think it is.
Several short stories, comics, I think as well. Insane shit like that.
Yeah. I mean, he's reading
Chronicles of Malice Darkblade, which is Warhammer, but it's not Warhammer 40k. It's Warhammer Fantasy. Two different universes.
Yeah.
Similar gods though. No, same gods, not similar gods. They are the same gods. It's just they're different technology levels, basically.
Yeah. By the way, update on Black Phone. I'm on page 15, and I've read the introduction. Because Joe Hill got one of his close friends to write the introduction for it. I found it interesting, and I also read the acknowledgements. And in the acknowledgements was a story, a short story. Hello. So, like I said, there was a short story inside the acknowledgements. I didn't know how to pronounce this before I looked it up, so it's called Scheherazad's Typewriter. And basically this was about a writer who passed away, and he basically still haunts his typewriter, which his wife and daughter find really fascinating, until they repair it. I gave this 4.5 stars. It was actually quite intriguing. Wasn't really horrific, it was just more paranormal / supernatural for me, so I still enjoyed it though, so that's why it got that rating.
As long as you enjoyed it, that's what matters.
Exactly. And then I'm still on this. I'm like I say, I'm like 15 pages into this, and it's 23 pages long. It's this short story, and it's called Best New Horror. This is about a editor / writer called Eddie. He is an editor / writer for a short horror story collection called America's Best New Horror, and he keeps bringing out new sequels to this short horror story because he keeps writing more short horror stories put together. And in this short horror story, there is actually a short horror story in this short story called The Button Boy. And basically The Button Boy is about a girl who got kidnapped when she was 17, and she had some gruesome things done to her and the boy that got kidnapped before her. This story ends up going full circle, but it kept me on edge, so that short story inside Best New Horror got a 5 out of 5 for me because it was so gruesome, but it was so like, ooh, what's gonna happen next? And right now Eddie's trying to find the writer of The Button Boy, but because he got a lot of criticism, like severe criticism, he is nowhere to be found. Like, they can't find his phone number. Miss Marna's saying hi. Can't find his phone number and can't find his address or email address. So that's what I'm up to. With no spoilers, Miss Marna. Okay, the ending of that first short story. I feel disgusted and terrified at the same time. It was disgusting what he found out, what the brothers of the writer and the writer himself was hiding. and it was terrifying. The fact that one of the brothers started chasing Mana. Apparently chasing Mana.
Apparently so.
It started chasing Eddie with a chainsaw. That's just terrifying. That's a terrifying thought to me. So that was like a 3.75. That's terrifying but disgusting at the same time. My job centre appointment and did a mini library haul. So I have The Shadow Friend by Alex North. There was 3 other thrillers that I wanted to read. There was The Maidens, Turn of the Key, and I'll put it right here when I remember. And I got The Book Thief. And I also got The Devil and the Dark Water. I recently heard about this from Meg with Books. And I love Stuart Townsend's work. 20th Century Ghost felt like I was reading a little bit of Phantom of the Opera, because it was this ghostly woman called Imogen, and she died at 19, and she haunts this theatre that she used to go to watch movies all the time. She used to love watching movies, and it's basically surrounding her and surrounding the owner of the theatre. There wasn't really any plot. Like, most of the time I didn't know what the hell was happening in this. So this gets a 2.5. I've read a few stories since you last saw me. I don't know if I told you about Pop Art. I don't think I did. But I've read Pop Art, and that was about a boy called Arthur Roth. It was a very sad story about an inflatable boy who's like a balloon, and he gets bullied all the time. And basically I just gave it like either a 3-star or lower than a 3-star. Then there was Abraham's Boys. There were 2 brothers getting abused by their father, and I liked that their surname was Van Helsing. Quite enjoyed this one due to the fact that it was all about vampire hunters, and I felt like I was back in the world of Dracula. It was a really cool plot twist at the end as well. So I gave this a 4 stars. And then Better Than Home was 3 stars. No, 2.75 stars, sorry. Most of these stories are getting less than 4 stars, and that's really bad from me. So I don't know whether I should read Black Phone or DNF now. I've decided to DNF here because I'm not enjoying majority of the stories, so I guess this is where the vlog is going to end. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. I know this was a bad rated one, and it surprised me because it's Joe Hill, so yeah. I'm gonna go read one of my library books now, and Josh is gonna go play his new game.
Yes.
Don't forget to subscribe to my Patreon and join my Discord, which is in the description down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. See you later, guys. Bye.